Uh, any news on an Ekholm trade yet? Nope. But have you seen some of the trade rumors out there for him? I can't believe what the Preds could get in exchange for him. Please tell me the Preds are keeping him in protective casing in between games so he doesn't get hurt. Everybody's hands go up, way up, as the Nashville Predators defeat the Florida Panthers in the bb&t Center Thursday night by a score of 2-1. The same team that came to Nashville almost 2 weeks ago now and gave the Preds 2 thorough beatings on their schedule this season did not have enough firepower to get more than one puck past Pekka's son tonight. For the first time since March 2nd, somebody not named Pekka Rinne is starting for the Preds as Juuse Saros has finally come back off of the injured list. About 8 minutes in, it appears like the Preds have opened the scoring on a goal by Tolvanen, but the ref immediately waves it off due to goalie interference. And even though Bobrovsky, who is in net for the Panthers in this game, embellished it quite a bit, it still was the right call as the interference prevented him from being able to be there to stop the goal, and the game remained scoreless. A little later, after a bushel of penalties, the Preds would proceed to have a 4-on-3 power play, a 5-on-3 power play, and then a 5-on-4 power play. But due to some great shot blocking by the Florida Panthers, they escaped unscathed. And yeah, I don't know about you, Preds Nation, I was a little nervous that that might have been the Preds' best chance to score, and that with the firepower the Panthers had, that the Preds would be made to pay. And sure enough, later in the first, the Panthers have a 2-on-1. Patrick Hornquist gets the puck through a shot blocking, at least attempting to be, Matt Benning, and gets it to Jonathan Huberdeau, famous Preds killer, gets it past Saros. 1-0 Panthers. Who knew that would be the Panthers' only goal today? And that's the score after the first period. Second period, nothing doing until just over 7 minutes into the period. Matthias Ekholm keeps the puck in on the blue line, and he gets the puck over to Alexander Carrier, who pinches in, gets a rebound, and gets it over to the man who is on fire right now, Calle Jarnkrok, who roofs it past Bobrovsky, ties the game at 1. The second period would end with the teams tied at 1. Early in the third period, the man of the week, the guy who got 4 points for a career high on Monday night in Tampa, he's tied the game now. What can he do to top it? Calle Jarnkrok takes a shot from right atop of the faceoff, and he gets the puck behind the net. Mikael Granlund is to the right of Bobrovsky, and Bobrovsky comes way too far over to try and get the puck away from Granlund, who's standing there, and Granlund gets it back to a sneaky, untouched Calle Jarnkrok, who has all day to shoot the puck into a wide open net, and he doesn't miss. He makes it count. Into the net it goes. 2-1 Preds. About a minute after the Preds went ahead 2-1, when it all could have gone to heck for the team, and they could have had one of their famous collapses that they've had too many times this season, Anthony Duclair has a clean-cut breakaway on Juuse Saros, and Juuse Saros made one of the best pad saves I've seen him make in a while to keep the Preds ahead 2-1. He's back from the injured reserve list, and he's pumped up to keep the job that has been predestined to him from Dad. Under 10 minutes to go in the regulation, the Panthers, little by little, more by more, turn up the heat in the pot that them and the Preds are playing in as they try to get the tying goal. The Panthers have double digits in shots in every period of this game. In the third period, it's not anything overwhelming at first, but the pressure keeps growing and growing and growing. Minutes and the seconds tick away. The Preds can't get the insurance goal, but fortunately with Saros in net, the Preds aren't letting the Panthers tie it. With under 20 seconds left to go in regulation, Mikael Granlund has control of the puck. He looks determined to try and get that insurance marker, but Keith Yandel takes a holding call on him to prevent that goal. Fortunately, the refs see it. The Preds would use that short power play time left in regulation to milk the clock. They win the game 2-1, and Juuse Saros makes 40 beautiful saves in his return. I didn't see this performance coming. Sure, I thought they had a chance to win this game. I like to be positive about every Preds game, but I thought it would take more of an offensive effort to beat the Panthers tonight. But Juuse Saros came back rested, played like he hasn't been out of the lineup this entire time, and gave his dad a well-needed rest. Honestly, I kind of hope they go back to Juuse on Saturday and save Pekka Rinne for Sunday's game in Dallas. Now, the Preds have in no way turned things around after beating two of the upper echelon teams in this league back-to-back. They've won 2 in a row. They can certainly go on to lose their next 3. But as I have said for a few weeks now, trading away the valuable assets, the older players on this team, and getting younger right now should make the turnaround that this team is going to have to go through a lot shorter than, say, what Buffalo is going to have to endure for the next 3-4 seasons probably. It's a blessing in disguise, really, for this team having all the long-term injuries that they've had to endure, because it is resulting in the younger players playing, and they are adapting better to the Hines system that Coach John Hines has wanted this team to practice, unlike the older players who still have a bit of Laviolette stuck in their head. The trade deadline is in April. It should be an interesting 3 weeks ahead. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media by clicking on the channel name. The trade deadline is April 12th, Preds fans. Enjoy the trade assets on this team while you can.